If I've got problems, I'll look for help. It's unlikely that I'll solve them if I keep to myself. No rest for the weary without assistance. So if you let us in, there's no need to frisk us. We must trust each other to preserve the peace. I think I know none that deserve deceit. I'm referring to those that you pass in the street. A smile is often the best way to greet. You see one stumble, gotta help him up. Keep his mind so far from the self-destruct. If you're facing obstacles, I'll lend you a hand. And if my audience is hostile, please lend me a hand. If you can barely hold on, I'll lend you a hand. And if I'm not feeling strong, then lend me a hand. Since you want life to be more than just a flash in a pan, whenever you're slipping, we'll lend you a hand. A man's best friend is a man, not a dog. So we gotta try hard just to all get along. The people near you are there for no purpose, but there they are, so it's them you must work with. Let's help each other up like acrobats through rings of fire, see how we react. Got no magic, but if we try hard enough, we'll make some ridiculous stuff. Lemonade was a popular drink and it still is. I give props and stunts to whomever I chill with. If you're facing obstacles, I'll lend you a hand. And if my audience is hostile, please lend me a hand. If you can barely hold on, I'll lend you a hand. And if I'm not feeling strong, then lend me a hand. Since you want life to be more than just a flash in a pan, whenever you're slipping, we'll lend you a hand. So helping a friend is mostly in question, but how about the one who's showing aggression? Relationships are more than simple you and me. They should stretch like webs through a community. But not to be ensnaring, it's more about sharing and giving people a chance to show that they're caring. Ask when the problem seems insurmountable, otherwise you'll find yourselves held accountable. Others do to you as you do to them, and if you're acting nice, then please do it again. If you're facing obstacles, I'll lend you a hand. And if my audience is hostile, please lend me a hand. If you can barely hold on, I'll lend you a hand. And if I'm not feeling strong, then lend me a hand. Since you want life to be more than just a flash in a pan, whenever you're slipping, we'll lend you a hand. This is for those who think they know nothing. This is for those making music that's bumping. For those who can't see the world for the countries. For those who spend every waking hour hungry. For those who believe their ideas are the best. For those who think only in death will they rest. For those who eat the bread without crust. For those with nothing to eat but some dust. For those in yurts, feeding chickens. For those in tenements, eating chickens. For those who die before they're named. From those who try to hide from fame. For those who wonder what life is worth. For every single human being on this earth. If you're facing obstacles, I'll lend you a hand. And if my audience is hostile, please lend me a hand. If you can barely hold on, I'll lend you a hand. And if I'm not feeling strong, then lend me a hand. Since you want life to be more than just a flash in a pan, whenever you're slipping, we'll lend you a hand. Lend a hand, lend a hand. To every human, we'll lend a hand.